Hi, I'm Reverend Rodrigo Solano, the minister at the Unitarian Universalist Church of Olinda, and I'm here to bring the church closer to you. The star wheel has turned again, and starting tomorrow, we can be right back to summer. To be right back is something you might quickly type in an online chat with the abbreviation BRB, when you need to step away from your device for a moment, assuring your long-distance companion that you will be right back. At summertime, as many programs are winding down, including much of our own church planning, we may find ourselves saying to each other that we'll be right back more often than usual. And I'll be right back to that in a few minutes. But first, I want to share a cheesy story to give more perspective to a ritual that has become tradition among our communities of faith. It has been an open secret in the marketing industry that essentially identical products can be marketed to different genders with some mere repackaging. Often, these products can be more expensive when targeted to women, even if they're functionally the same, but decorated in a way that society might consider more feminine, such as by presenting it in pink or lighter shades. Because of that, this practice is often called the pink tax, even though it's not a government tax, but it can effectively be a surcharge that many companies place on women. Conversely, the repackaging of products with gender-specific designs can also be used to target men for products that have traditionally been regarded as only suited for a female demographic. Soft drink companies, for instance, have found that diet sodas are primarily consumed by women due to lopsided and often oppressive societal expectations on women's looks, shape, and weight. To expand this market, newer diet pop varieties have come out with slight name rebrandings and designs intended to appeal to the male demographic. Whereas diet pop might come in more delicate, light-colored cans, low-calorie sodas might come in cans with dark, bold, manlier designs. This practice can sneak up in unexpected ways. We enjoy a good portion of cheese in our household, so we often buy several bricks at the grocery store. We get a few kinds for variety: cheddar, white and marble, Havarti, Gouda, pepper jack, and so on. At one point, I saw a couple of options that caught my eye. I've always been suspicious of the low-fat versions of food, especially since the fat in these foods is often an essential nutrient in them, and often it gets replaced with things like sugar. So I don't usually pay attention to the low-fat cheese in the dairy aisle. But then I found a high-protein option, which I thought might complement my health regimen, especially after a workout. It took me a couple double takes, but it eventually occurred to me that cheese is primarily protein and fat. Sure, there are some other components like water moisture or salt and milk sugars like lactose. But the main event in cheese is fat and protein. Therefore, a low-fat cheese would have a higher proportion of protein, and a high-protein cheese would automatically necessitate a lower amount of fat. Surely enough, when I checked the nutritional information in the packaging of these two kinds of cheese, I found out that the two products are identical, except for the packaging. The low-fat version has a lighter, daintier design that is presumably marketed to women, while the high-protein version will have a more solid, bolder color with a manlier design that is presumably marketed to men. who might not be as interested in diet products, but who wouldn't mind a food that helps them bulk up in their workouts. These gender constructs permeate throughout our society, sometimes affecting what kinds of things we're supposed to like, what colors we're expected to enjoy, what occupation we should have, or what company we're supposed to keep. And tradition has directed mothers to receive flowers on Mother's Day, though some of you may be well aware of what other things your mother might be partial to. And in the popular imagination, fathers are expected to get other things like ties, wallets, or cigar-flavored cologne. But flowers are not usually on the list. Today, we affirm that fathers and all parents, all individuals, in fact, are equally entitled to enjoy the beauty of flowers. Reverend Norbert Chapuk did not find any social barrier to suggesting flowers as something that everyone can enjoy when he originally suggested the flower celebration. In fact, Chapuk intentionally used flowers as a tool for inclusion. And today, we follow this tradition by receiving your offerings of flowers, your blessings from the community to the community, and sharing them with all of you. These flower photos that have been offered via email by many among you, including men, are meant for all of you, without regard to any gender that you might or might not claim. The images of these flowers will be posted on our website with permission from those who offer them. Link in the description and on the web edition of this service. You may come back to them whenever you need your community's blessing with a flower fix throughout the summer. And we will be right back. BRB, my friends. In fact, we're not quite going away, just shifting pace for the summer. Some of us taking a bit of a break and having a lighter, though still subtly identifiable presence. Many of us, my friends, will be right back next week with a guest speaker for the Howard Pauley Memorial Lecture, and during the summer with 2 live online services, as well as a few web-based recorded services during August. Our church will not quite go away, my friends. Some of us may take longer breaks than others, but we will be right back. Enjoy the flowers, my friends. So may it be, in solidarity, in love, and in peace. We'll be right back. Amen.